Here is another amazing LEGO Technic set that can be obtained for around $20. The new 42198 bush plane released in January 2025. Do you still remember the set 42152 rescue plane from 1.5 years ago? This bush plane only costs about a quarter of its price, but the core design is very similar. It also converts the reciprocating motion of the pressure rod into the high-speed rotational motion of the propeller. There is the opening and closing function of the engine compartment. The 4-cylinder engine is in linkage. The left and right flaps are adjustable. The elevator is adjustable. There are also some small functional designs, such as the ability to push and play with it. Although it has been released for only a little over a month, there are already 3 sets of free B mode design instructions available at present, including a jet fighter, a lift truck, and a 3-wheeled motorcycle. It also performs well in terms of replayability. Then let's take a look at its working principle. This is the linkage structure between the elastic compression rod and the propeller. First of all, the rack compression rod module uses rubber bands to provide the rebound pulling force. Pushing the rack will drive the Bluetooth gear to rotate. After the power is transmitted here, there is a set of 16 gear set. Pay attention that one of the 16-tooth gears is not completely fixed but can move up and down. That is to say, it forms a clutch relationship with the next 20-tooth green gear. When we push the pressure bar, the 2 gears mesh, and the power then continues through the 2 sets of 12 to 20 gear sets in front, and finally reaches the engine and propeller in the front. However, if the pressure bar is released during the rebound process, the force angle applied to this crucial 16-tooth gear will cause it to move upward. That is to say, it will disengage from the 20-tooth green gear. Therefore, it will no longer drive the engine and propeller in the front. In addition, within the entire gear structure, these 2 sets of 12 to 20 gear sets are also of great importance. It can provide a total acceleration of 2.78 times. When we quickly press down the pressure bar, the propeller can still keep rotating for a while like this. And this structural design, on the one hand, also allows us to quickly and directly rotate the propeller by hand. On the other hand, it also achieves the linkage effect that the propeller can only rotate in one direction. So, do these designs resemble the previous 42152 set? Then it only takes about 2 to 3 hours in total to assemble this set. In fact, the volume of the final finished product is a little larger than what we initially imagined. The zebra stripes on the airplane are made with stickers. Additionally, it can be seen that this is an airplane of the Wildlife Service Organization. In addition to the linkage function between the elastic pressure bar and the propeller, as well as the opening and closing function of the engine compartment, both flap adjustment and the elevator adjustment make use of a simple hinge structure. The horizontally opposed 4-cylinder engine uses the new set of crankshaft and piston combination numbered 4368 and 4369. All 3 wheels use smooth pins, and indeed, it is very flexible when pushed. Let's take a look at this 3-wheeled motorcycles in B mode. We can see the front wheel steering structure, which uses a total of 7 gears. The blue pin with friction ridges numbered 658 with 3 units at the bottom will play the role of steering limit. In terms of functions, the first one is pushing. However, during the pushing process, it is advisable to grasp the steering knob on the top. As for steering, you can just turn this gear directly. And there are 2 minor functions: the opening and closing of the doors on both sides and the opening and closing of the trunk lid. Although the functions are relatively simple, it is indeed a very interesting piece of work. See you in next video.